Good morning, budgeting friends. Welcome back to Work Right Planner. On this channel, we talk about my budgeting journey as I learn about finance and try to pay off 6 figures of overall debt. So here's where I share my story. I'm glad you guys are along for the ride. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. And if you're new here, pull up a seat, stay a while, learn all my dirty laundry. It should be a train wreck, so enjoy. Okay, today we're going to talk about my net worth, and it should be interesting to see kind of where it goes. So I guess let's just jump in here. So focusing on assets at the start of the year, which my understanding and definition of assets as I'm using it is anything that you can sell to get a certain amount of cash for. The difference between what you can sell and what you owe is your net worth. So the Chevy, the current balance or the current value, good grief, of the Chevy is $8,501. The current value of the Kia is $8,283. My house currently has a zestimate value of $107,800. And my pension, I can't sell my pension, but I can draw my pension. It is an asset, is $19,854. Okay, so that makes the value of my assets $144,438. Not too shabby at all. In 2022, my asset value in January was $126,000. So we've come a long way. Okay, let's move on to the liabilities. Okay, so if you watched my kind of State of Erica video where I took you through all the sinking funds and my debt payoff plan for 2024, then you already know that I'm feeling some sort of way about my balances here because we had to pay for funeral expenses and whatnot, and I didn't make the progress that I had hoped to make after all because it got offset. But I'm still hoping that there's some improvement, and to make myself feel a little bit better about it, I wrote out here the highest balances on all of these. That way we can see the difference a lot more clearly as we're going through. So I'm going to tilt this just a little bit because of how I'm sitting. So Menards, I don't owe anything on going into the new year. Lowe's, I also don't owe anything on going into the new year. Capital One, I don't owe anything on going into the new year. And Mohila, I don't owe anything on going into the new year. So hopefully those stay that way. So far, doing a whole lot better. Okay, so Murray State has a balance of $1,684. Discover was higher in December or at the end of November than it is now, but I of course made a payment since then. So heading into January, $9,841. Wells Fargo is $1,662. The Kia is $7,244. Chevy, $7,426. Kia, the student loan, is $8,844. I'm so excited that we're finally making progress on the principal balance because the principal balance was $10,000. This $14,704, I had to pull that off of the 2015 budget, I think, that I had. I was scouring to see what the oldest value was, and I'd been paying on it for a long time by the time it hit this balance. So I am so excited to see the difference in that one. Okay, Memo, still $13.75 because she is where I get my stubbornness from. I love her. One day she'll let me pay this off. And then the balance on my house is $46,577. So the difference here is in my liabilities, and I don't know if you can even see this. Nope. Move this up. Okay, so my total liabilities are $84,653. Wow. Just wow. Okay, so let me pull this down, and I'm going to zoom you out a little bit. Let's move this up. Okay, if you take the total assets, $144,438, and you subtract the $84,653, you get a net worth of $59,785. Y'all, I am so excited to see that because I'm going to cover up the rest of the year so I don't confuse anybody. We're going to compare apples to apples, January to January. Let me scoot this over. I should have thought this through better. Look at that. Would you look at that? I went from a net worth of $1,120.33 to a net worth of $59,785 in the course of a year. Yay! So, y'all, I highly recommend that you track your net worth, because even when you're feeling bad about your journey, even when you have a setback, you know, even when the unforeseen comes and rips the floor out from under you, you can do this and you can see progress. So, highly recommend. That's where my net worth is at the moment. We'll see how it goes for 2024. We've got all the space for it, and I'm looking forward to sharing it with you guys. So, my next video should be my January 30th paycheck stuffing. I know you guys like cash stuffings, so join me for that one. We're going to count some money. In the meantime, if you're still in the mood to watch, YouTube's put the best thing for you on the screen. So I'll see you all next time. Have a great day. Bye.